So I don't remember when I wrote this, but when I was looking through some of the other entries, um, I believe this was around September 2024, but it was before because I didn't know what was going to happen. But it stood out to me because it made me look back on how far I've came and where I'm going. So September 2022, I had lost a job that I was with for 4 years, and I lost it while I was traveling for them in a Marriott Courtyard lobby. And I remember losing my autonomy because that job was my identity. They were the first company where I felt like I was seen, where I felt like I was appreciated. And I had literally survived three layoffs prior to that. And so when they called me and left it's funny because it started with my manager sending me a meeting email the night before at 9 p.m. and my intuition knew something was up. I was like, that's weird. I've never had my boss send me no meeting email at like 9 o'clock at night. So the next afternoon, when I'm on the phone all cheery and happy, and he has this whole like straight face look, and he told me that, they were going to have to let me go because, and he was blunt about it. He was like, we just don't have any money. I remember my stomach dropping because I was like, this is all I know. This is the company that I wanted to retire with. Like, what do you mean? And I knew that I was an asset because I was multi trained in so many different departments of the company, but they let me go. They let my ass go. Looking back on it now, it was the best thing they could have ever done because I was never going to leave on my own. And I feel like the universe knew that. I was comfortable. I was making decent money, I guess. I was doing pretty well. And I was content. But content wasn't enough because subconsciously, when I wasn't working, I was looking at other jobs. I was hoping to make more money. And the universe said, well, I mean, shit, you've been asking for it, so we're going to give it to you. And I needed that push. So I'm glad that it happened. It was tough, but I'm glad that it happened. September 2023, I remember I had started telling myself, you know what? I need to start paying these bills. I need to start doing this. I need to start making money. Like, I'm a single woman with a dog. Like, there should be no reason why I don't have more money. But again, the mindset was completely wrong. I had at that time had 4 jobs and I was making the most money I had ever made, but I still was not the best with money. My mindset with money was still very like external and very much like I have to have as much as I can to get what I want. I didn't look at it as energy at the time. I didn't look at it as something that comes to you when you stop trying to chase after it. Like, that won't resonate with everybody, but it did for me. Because once I chilled out, it came easy. And I don't remember when I wrote the update, but I had to have wrote this before September 2024. And then I came back to this journal, looked at it, and did an update. Because in 2024, I did so much shadow work. I did so much healing. And I started my business. I started getting clients. And I had a whole new mindset. So definitely a difference. And now it being December 2025. So September of 2025, I moved to LA. Best decision I could have ever made. I'm happier. I have my business. I don't need 4 jobs because I have 4 clients that pay me the most money I've ever made and more coming. It's just so much better. Like, it just got better every year. And then I kept writing this because I said it's going to happen. And it's just amazing how, I don't know. I just was so serious about all of this. And I don't know if this was 2023 or 2024. It's got to be 2024. I don't know, but all I can tell you is all of this happened. I'm living my dream life surrounded by love, abundance, and joy, and you damn right I am. Grateful is an understatement.